I want to get your E85 tune for B9A4, but $200 for the Fuel It Bluetooth sensor seems insane. Any alternatives to that particular sensor for reading ethanol content? Well, first off, does that include the sensor? Or is that just the app?
Their kits, I want to say their full kits are like $350 or so.
Yeah. They seem reasonably priced, but I do believe there are. I don't know what the cheapest way to do it.
There's a lot of really cheap ways that are pretty sketch. You can build all kinds of
like
Arduino-based things.
Oh,
you can get really crappy.
About like science experiments.
Yeah, right. It basically is. Yeah. What vehicle is this for?
B9A4.
Yeah, you're in a Fuel It kit for now. We will have that directly integrated with ECU when we start doing the flex fuel stuff for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need a sensor kit to reiterate. I mean, I drove tens of thousands of miles in my Q7 on E85 and never had a gauge. But locally around here, we feel good that the gas stations we go to have good quality, properly toleranced E85.
Yep.
It wouldn't prevent me from, if they accidentally fill the tank at the gas station with Mountain Dew, I'm not going to know that until maybe it's too late. But you don't need if you're buying from a reputable gas station that let's say Propel or Chevron or someone like that that has the 85, I think you can feel good about being okay. And if you ever feel anything funny with the car after you fill up, just drive easy.
Yeah, there's a lot of manual kits. You can do, the vial with the droppers and whatnot. You can check it.
You have to take a sample.
They're super cheap. Yeah, but you do need to dribble out some from the tank. So while you're filling it from the pump, not from the tank,
so you're gonna squirt.
But there's plenty of people that do that. They have a little kit they carry with them if they want to just check as it's going.
Yeah. I don't know your financial position, but I would not want to do that. I would rather pay $200 or whatever than to not have to spray E85 all over myself into a tube. So there aren't a lot cheaper options if you want to gauge.
If you want a pretty clean install.
Yeah, but like I said, if it's a big deal, do the E85 tune, enjoy it. And then we will add that functionality soon.
Yeah, it'll be tied into the stock ECU. You're obviously still gonna have to buy the sensor. There'll be line kits and fittings and wiring harness stuff that has to be done. So it's also not going to be free. Less expensive than a whole nother sensor.
Yeah, but the Fuel It kit is well priced and
$320 for the whole thing.
But it comes with everything. Just no gauge.
Right. Well, the gauge is
that's what you use your phone for. Yeah, no, I mean the sensor is what, $80 of it?
You just want to buy even more than that.
You just want to buy the sensor, so it's a fair price, but you don't need it.
Yeah.
So don't stress.